Get a stream on the go. Oh, geez, we're live and on. Happy days. Right, we'll get this plugged in to be charged up. We're in. We're brand new. We're brand new. Now, what do you think we should start off? One of these or one of these? Now, use iPhone as I can. Maybe next time. Not now. What's happening, everybody? Sorry, I'm just getting set up here. If anyone could comment in and just let me know if you can hear me, because I'm trying a new setup here. This is the latest brand new computer that we've just had to buy in and spent an ungodly amount of money on. So I'm hoping everything will be perfect. So this evening, lads, we're going to be enjoying some cold beverages. One belonging to McGregor himself, and then another one belonging to, I suppose, Guinness on this one too. Lovely hurling, everyone can hear me. Glenn's in the building, Taylor Mulvey's in the building, JCL's in the building, Cass is in the building. How are we doing? How's the farm, everybody? Sorry I haven't done a Friday live stream in the longest amount of time. As I was probably explained to you, well, actually, I'd like to do a bit more explaining here, seeing as my homies are all in the building. This McGregor stuff is very, very surgy. So I'll explain here to my homies. Basically, I had a pain in my arse doing live streams before because I was doing them all off my phone, and it never worked. I could never see what was coming up, and there was a few other bits and pieces that was wrong with it. So I just kind of knocked it on the head. It made it more difficult to do the live stream, if you know what I mean, which made it a hindrance to me, because if it's not simple for me to do, I'm not going to do it. So Granddaughter House invested significantly into a massive computer, and now we are getting bought for a stream every single Friday. So we're brilliant. Must be something in the air. We got a new computer today as well. The woman wouldn't let me near it. Yeah, I won't let my missus near this either, Michael. Yeah, I can fully understand that when you spend so much money on something, especially like this. No, I'm not trying to say like, oh, look at me, I've got loads of money. It was nothing to do with that. It's been something I've been fighting for the longest time to spend. I would say, at least if you actually watch all my YouTube videos, you'll hear me talk about it often. And I'd say 2 or 3 years on fighting spending that money. So I did in the end, and look, I'm happy out that I have it done now. Sorry, lads, I'll get into your comments here. Your comments are over on this side of the screen. So if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at your comments, right? Mike Mars in the building. Michael Marlin's in the building. Good evening. How are you, Michael? DePaul 101. How's Ian? How are you, my man? I'm fucking fantastic. Glenn McSweeney, you out with the Volvo, seeing it doing steel work around Cork? Yes, I actually don't drive trucks at all anymore. I'm full-time self-employed for a Granddaughter House now. So yeah, again, very, very busy doing my own thing at the moment. When are you out doing the trucking video again? Probably be a while. I'd say. Probably, I don't know. I'm doing vlogs on a more regular thing, right? So, lads, I've talked about this. I've talked about this, well, maybe not publicly, but privately, I've talked about doing this for a long time. So I wanted to be self-employed, where I gave myself time to do all the videos and make time for doing them and make time for editing. And when you're doing a full-time job, it just doesn't work, right? It just doesn't work. It's very hard to do unless you're living in Delory and have nothing else to do for the evenings. I have a lot to do every day, so ends up being impossible to do all this thing, right? So I set myself a task there last year that I wanted to be full-time self-employed by July this year, July 2024. I've been self-employed since January this year, and have not been idle for a minute of that. So I'm very, very grateful. So that's news broken to you if you haven't heard already. Yeah, I'm full-time self-employed, and I have been since January. So yeah, very busy, very grateful, and loving my life, to be honest with you. I have to say, very, very happy with everything, the way everything's going. So it's going really, really well. I hope you are all well. Sorry, enough about me. Fucking talking straight about myself again. Usual great. Hope you are all doing really well. Apologies for neglecting the live stream. It takes a while to get on top of things, but I do apologize. This is the old forged Irish stout. I like to support McGregor because I like to think that he was like me years ago. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, how are we all doing? How are we doing for views in here? Not doing too bad for views. How was the farm anyway with everyone? How was everything going? I missed it, lads. I missed it terrible because I've been saying it for ages that I wanted to do this again, and I haven't got a chance to do it in a long time. So I'm glad to see you all. Glad to have you back in here. I know this is real last minute kind of a job, but we've got a good hour on our hands here where we can dive in and talk about some of the most pressing subjects known to man. So any crack with this, lads? Any scandal? Go on the Highwaymen show in Tullamore. That's probably the only show I'm going to make it to this year, to be honest, because I'm getting married this year, and on the 11th of May is my stag do, which is Waterford Truck Show, and the day of my wedding, I think Mandela was on them days. So yeah, I'm a busy man. Stephen Barnwell, serious court. Sorry, there's a love heart, whatever that is. Here we go. Serious Court's Path, fair play. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much. Now that isn't all I do. I will explain it in a later date, probably on a podcast, what I do. I don't just do curtains and pendants and mats and stuff like that. I do a couple of other things as well on the side that probably a lot of you wouldn't know about. And I don't really kind of openly advertise that. That's what I do. That's the new dog. If any, Bonnie, there's your right. This is the newest dog. This is Bonnie. So yeah, my missus has a problem with buying animals, and Daisy's here beside me. You can pretty see our tail wagging there. So yeah, I don't advertise everything I do for myself at the moment because I'm just trying to keep it close to my chest to make sure everyone's working that way. Because some opportunities, especially in the last couple of weeks, have put themselves to me, which could traject Grant Thought House into a completely different direction from what I'm doing already. So, you know what I mean? We're open to interpretation of what we do here. I'd say you don't miss Dublin Port anyway. No, absolutely not. And I think I'm safe to say that I'll never, ever, ever be in there to pull a container out of there ever again. I'd like to say never, but hopefully never. Hopefully never again. Don't miss it in the slightest. Because I tell you, I don't even miss driving trucks in the slightest, really, to be honest, because I get my fair share of road in the van. Like I'll give you a brief rundown of what I did this week. So Monday, what did I fucking do on Monday? Jeez, if I had the diary, I'll tell you what I did on Monday. Monday I was on the road anyway. I can't remember where I was, but I was definitely on the road on Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday I was here. So I know admin. I was doing a couple of bits, projects that are going on here. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, today on the road all those days doing curtains. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'll be here. I have a van here that needs to be detailed. That'll be all tomorrow's work, and Sunday I'm going to Cork. So 7 days a week. It is 7 days a week. I gave up a job that was 5 days a week and good money, and now I'm doing 7 days a week and probably not earning as much as a wage as I probably would driving a lorry, but I'm happy out, to be honest. Very happy out. Sorry, I'm just looking at the phone here. This is actually mad looking at me on the camera and actually getting to hold the phone in my hand, because as if I told you the work that this phone did, yeah, you would not believe me the amount of the work this phone does. It's unbelievable. But how's the crack, lads? Come on, give me some scandal. Has your boss bought you a new lorry? Is he thinking about buying a new lorry? What's going down? Are you having a few cans yourself this Friday? What's going down? I'm between Hop House and that Ford stuff at the moment, and Daisy's halfway on our way to doing a pool, I'd say. I wonder. I don't think I can share stuff between the phone and here. I think I was going to show you as well. I was at all day today. It was really cool. I'll show you here, seeing as we're here, seeing if you can see that. That was a 7:30 earlier on. We fit a curtain set up the north. Then we did. Sorry, there's a lot of photos on my phone. Then we did. No, that's not a picture. Then we did this. You can see that. That's an FH 500 tipper. Did another FH 500 tipper yesterday in Kilkenny. Very, very busy. Can everyone hear me all right? There's not much going on in the comments there. I feel like I'm out there falling off the face of the earth. Curious. Anyway, actually, wait there one second. Desmond, what's going on? Is there a squirtle outside or something? Oh. to do. I'll do days. Oh God. Now, don't advertise to smoke at all. I don't advertise it for anyone else. But when I have, let's just say, a drink, I do like have a cigarette or one of those film Marys or whatever they're called. Because that was kind of, when I gave up smoking a few years ago, that was kind of me thing. I was like, I can give up the smokes, but if I have a drink, I have a smoke. So it's kind of like once a week, once every 2 weeks. Favorite truck fleet in Ireland? Jas McCarthy, I'd say. Just cool as fuck. Don't get me wrong, I would love to say like there's loads of fleets that are really cool. Mountain Ents are another cool one because they're like nearly all Renaults now as well, and they're a good customer of mine as well, and the trucks are all turned out real well. Trying to think of someone else who was like off-brand stuff. John I don't know the name of the fellow who owns this company, but Keys up in, I think they're based up in Dundalk. They have a lot of MAN lorries, also a very cool fleet. Trying to think of who else just off the top of my head that I've been looking at recently that I think, that's nice. LW Surfers as well, another cool fleet of lorries. I was up doing a truck of theirs today. I'm not just saying that because they're my customers. I'm just saying that because I do like them in general. I'd love to have you kit out my truck, but it's a company-owned 241 DAF LF. You could kit it out. It depends if you're in it all the time or not. What I would say to do is approach our boss really, really nicely and say, here, look, I would love to get this for the truck. It'd be a great addition. Ian can supply invoice with VAT, the whole shebang. Maybe we can sort something out. Stephen. There's no problem there. Hi Ian, no news, just enjoying relaxing point watching the live chat. Come on, Derek, good to see you, my man. How are you doing? Yeah, no, there's not much. There's loads of stuff I would love to tell you about because I'm self-employed now. I can't tell you until it actually happens. But there's loads of stuff going on at the moment that you guys are gonna get to all see as well. And the reason kind of why I wanted to start this live stream tonight as well, especially, is because like you've seen that we've done a couple of videos on YouTube over the past couple of weeks, and I'm looking to do one every single week now because I've created the time and space to be able to do it, and now the infrastructure to do it. So there'll be more and more YouTube vlogs, at least one a week, guaranteed, hand on heart. That's coming to you because it's one of my main priorities because since I became self-employed to do it. Mark, evening, how are you doing? Mark, evening, how are you? My man, I'm very good. Is it true the Irish can't get speeding points when in the UK? I don't think that's 100% true, as far as I know. For Southern Irish people, definitely. I think you just paid the fine, as far as I know. I've never gotten them in the UK, so I can't vouch for anyone else. But I know the lads in the north do. It does affect them, as far as I know. Don't quote me on that now. I'm not 100% certain. I've never gotten points in the UK, so I couldn't tell you. I actually have never heard of anyone that getting points in the UK, so maybe it isn't a thing. Probably isn't a thing, I wouldn't say. Who's that in the dog say? I think it's Keys. They have a lot of MAN track units. They have TGX XXLs and like MAN lorries, MAN. They're really cool. They always turn them out nice. Always set alloys, always a bar on them. They're real nice, like real clean looking fleet. Doesn't stop the lads in the north on 100k. The funny thing is, the English say that about the Irish over there. So we all can't be angels, so to speak. I have never ran 100k, so I can't be a devil's advocate for that, unfortunately. But some serious stories coming up, lads, as well. There's a lot of new stuff coming out this year, and I'd say the truck shows are going to be fairly lively now with all the new stuff. Neither have I. I know what you mean, but don't you worry. But stuff's going well, lads. I'm fucking very happy now, I have to say. Just everyone's going really well, thank God. For now, anyway. Until it starts going bad, then that's when we're in bother. But for now, we're going really well, thank God. Did you ever find her? Do you know what the gas thing is? I was actually in the UK last week, And these are called Found Marys over there, which I found very entertaining. I've got real cigarettes in there as well. I don't think this is going to last very long. So I'll probably start smoking them, which is not advised, as I would tell all the younger lads, especially. Just trying to see what's going on here. The Grant Auto House, just lads, we're busy. I meant to say these all here as well. I'm not trying to sound like a salesman here or anything like that, right, lads? But we have a website, right? It's grantautohouse.com, right? I'm not trying to push this towards it. I'm not trying to tell you to buy it, and don't buy it if you don't want it or don't have to, right? But we have a thing going on now where if you buy anything from the website, that goes from like air fresheners to t-shirts. Like we've got lovely t-shirts and stuff that I'm sure probably none of you know, but get down off the counter, you bother. We do lovely t-shirts and stuff like that. It's all on grantautohouse.com. And if you buy anything from the website over the next 30 days, you'll be entered into a raffle to win a free set of curtains or the money equivalent of the curtains. So I just thought I'd let you all know that Woodies are here on my home slices and the YouTube live. Thought I'd let you all know the crack. Good evening, Ian. Could you do mats and curtains for a 164 right-hand drive manual, and how best to get in touch with you as I'm UK based? Samuel, my man, best place to get in touch with me, it would probably be WhatsApp or our Facebook page. What is the name of our Facebook page? Sorry, just out of curiosity, because I had 2 Facebook pages set up and one of them only ended up working. Hang on. Aha, my friend. Samuel, leave with me 2 seconds. I can get you sorted anyway. Because I couldn't get 164 mats for a long time, but now I can get them. With a new supplier on board, that I can get them. So it's very, very decent. And the mats are good. Believe me. They're coming from the best source going. So Samuel, if you're still watching, sorry, this probably will not focus. But that's our Facebook page, Grant Auto House Ltd. Can you see that? That's my neighbour has texted me. Luke and I reckon Tyson for a boy. Our cat has had kittens. That's my neighbour texted me. Our cat has had kittens. So I'll show you them. They're in there, literally little tiny little things. So yeah, Grant Auto House, AUTOHAUS, like the German spelling or the Netherlands spelling, Limited. And get in contact with me there, Sam, and I'll do my best to get you sorted. I'm actually going to the UK. I was meant to be going this weekend, but I couldn't because my fiance has actually gone on our hen do this weekend, so I can't go this weekend. I've got a lot of babies to look after this weekend. But I was meant to be going over this weekend, so I might be next weekend. Next weekend is Lincoln, so I probably won't be going next weekend. Probably the weekend after, maybe. So I might have them by then if you text order the whole shebang. Glenn, my man. These body warmers, unfortunately, I was going to get them back in stock, but I have so much money tied up elsewhere that I can't really do it at the moment. But I am planning on bringing them back mid-summer. I'll tell you, lads, I'll be open with you because you are on my home slices, right? I spent about €1,500 on t-shirts that, I'll be dead honest with you, aren't selling. They've been sitting there. I thought they would sell real well. To be honest with you, it's not that they aren't selling, it's that I haven't put fuck all effort into trying to push them. I got them and they landed, and I'm just like too busy to look at them. So I'm bringing the help of my missus on board to help me promote them a bit better, because she's really good at taking pictures of clothes and stuff like that, where I am not. Like, to be honest with you, I'm doing my best everywhere, trying to do accounts, do fucking orders, do content, trying to do a million different things, and I need help, to be dead honest with you, and I can't afford to hire anyone, so my missus can try and help me at the minute. And what would really help if you guys bought a t-shirt, that'd be brilliant. And then once people buy a t-shirt, then I'll be able to reinvest the money back into getting these jumpers, because the amount of people that have gotten onto me about these jumpers has been insane. So I'll be dead honest with everyone here. I don't tell porcupines, I don't tell lies. I'll tell you the fucking goddamn truth if you ask me. So that's why, Glenn, if you're wondering why these haven't came back into stock, that's why I spent a lot of money on t-shirts that I thought were going to sell straight away, but didn't. So that's why. Glenn, you'll take a t-shirt, head to the website. I look after you, my man. Me and you are homies. I'll look after it. There'll be plenty of air fresheners in that order if you do order. But yeah, as I said, if you order anything from the website at all, you're going to enter into a draw to possibly win a set of curtains or the money equivalent value of the curtains. So there you are now. Hopefully, my phone starts binging here now with all the orders, but I don't expect anyone to do anything. But yeah, sorry, that's the crack. Trying to think any other crack, any other scam that's going on. So yeah, my Volvo, right? And then talk about the lorry. My Volvo is currently being driven by a fella from Limerick. I don't know if he's still there because apparently there was talks to him. Anyway, I don't know if he's still there, but he is pulling my truck and the steel trailers and doing that work. And I'll tell you the whole story about why I'm not there and not driving that lorry anymore another day. It's nothing to do with like falling out or anything like that. It was just simply because Grand Thought House just took off at Christmas, and to be honest with you, I couldn't do everything. Like I couldn't do it all. And there was like, if you had to see what was going on here at Christmas time, like busy wise, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. But yeah, it's been going mental. Hang on, Daisy. Woo! She's trying to figure out what's going on. Would you like a puff of my joint? Not nice, isn't it? But anyway, that is what's going on. That's the crack. I wouldn't tell my YouTube homies any lies or anything. I'm very, very transparent in what I do, probably to my own detriment. But that's what goes on here, unfortunately. Daisy is my sister. But what was I going to say to these lads? That's any scandal. Are you going to any truck shows? If you're going to any truck shows, what truck shows are you going to? What's your expectations? Are you staying there? Are you bringing the lorry? What's the scandal? Come on. I can only give you so much information if you don't give me any information back, lads. And Daisy's here, mad to say hello to you. Daisy, up. Say hello. Up. Daisy, look. She's mad for the forest. Who's that? Daisy, look. Look. Who's that? Come on, get down. Okay, go. I'll be sliding here. Thank you, Ian. I'll have a gander. I'd like to send you a few pics inside and see what to recommend. It's my first scanning, so bear with me. No problem, my man. I've never had a scanning, so you don't have to bear with me at all. I've only been a Renault, DAF, Volvo, Scania for a very, very brief amount of time. Hello. Yeah, I've been all sorts, so don't worry about me. I'm not a judge of anyone's lorry. If anyone's wondering, I don't rock up to someone's lorry and go, "It's pure shite." That's not what I do here. As I'm telling you, that Ford stuff, it's good gear. Tiernan and Egan. No, I'm not going to Waterford, as I said a couple of minutes ago. My stag do was actually on the exact same day that Waterford's on, but I will be going to the Highwaymen show. I might have a lorry to bring to it. I'll keep his all in the loop, lads, but Grand Thought Houses, we're making big moves. There might be a lorry there. I'm not going to say much, but there might be a lorry there. Might be brand new, might be 20-year-old. You just don't know. Pure transparency. I'm not planning on buying a lorry to run it. All right. But there will be a lorry belonging to either me or a subsidiary of me, how to speak. That's really fucking linguistic terms. Yeah, there'll be something there. Either I'll be in it or I won't be in it. Simple as that. But I'll definitely be at the Highwaymen show in Tullamore. And I'd actually like to give a shout out to the lads. They offered me a trade stand at the show, but unfortunately, trade stands is not something I'm going to do. My stuff is going to be all for me, because I'll tell you why I won't do trade stands or anything at shows is because my whole philosophy is that the lads who are going to the shows already have all their stuff bought before they go to the show. So to me, I know the lads have costs and bits and pieces that they have to gain in, but you have to pay into these kind of shows. And for me, as a small business, trying to nurture the baby funds as we go along, I can't afford it, to be honest with you. Being dead honest, I can't afford to go to a show to put that kind of money out there to probably not sell much. Like, obviously, I'm gonna be there myself. See that hole in the wall? Just sorry, as I got sidetracked. See that hole in the wall? She did that. Yeah, Daisy, did you eat that wall? So, if you're wondering what that is, that's a hole that this fucking bollocks ate. So, yes, you ate that. So that's why I won't do any trade shows or anything like that, because I don't see the point in it. Because I know lads have already got everything that they want for the shows. Do you know that kind of way? So that's pretty why I won't do it. But anyway. Oh. What's going on here? If my phone would work, like, do you know what I mean? Would you ever think of Grand Thought House Light Bar be killer? I'll tell you the truth, right, Glenn. There's a guy out there called Truck Boards Ireland, right? I've no problem mentioning his name because he's a small business like myself, and he does truck boards. And to be honest with you, when it comes to stuff like that, I don't like standing on anyone's toes when it comes to that kind of business. So if anyone wants a light board, go to Truck Boards Ireland, because actually he's not even far away from me either here. He's about half an hour over the road from me. And not that I don't really know him. I've bumped into him a couple of times and I know of him, but I don't want to. I would rather push you in his direction to go and get a light board than me to take it on, because to be honest with you, electrics and me just don't make sense. My little brother's an electrician, and I have no interest in electrics at all. Also have friends in the business as well. Fifth Wheel Truck Styling, they're really big in lights as well. I've been asked loads of times to take on board lights and kind of gilly lights and double burners and all that kind of stuff. And no, that's not my cup of tea. Ivan, Fifth Wheel Truck Styling, he is the man to go to for lights and everything else. Do you know what I mean? So with stuff like that, I kind of don't delve into it, clean. Do you know that kind of way? I kind of stick to my own thing. Curtains, mats, and the other bits and pieces that I'm at here, and sales as well, truck sales as well, is kind of what I'm at here in the background of what's going on. I think this is nearly at the end because there's not much coming out of this anymore. I feel like your man Sean Lombardo, do you know what I mean? Me found Mary. Anyway, it's time for another can. Lads, would you like a refresher? Would you like a pint? Hang on one sec. I'll get to it. Ladies, we'll get the fucking man a pint, will you? Oh, jeez. And I'm bursting for a piss. Which doesn't help. Now, I'm going to pour this over there, right, because this is very splashy. Oh, that one wasn't too bad. Oh, just days you look at, are brand new. And fuck me, nearly a full pint out as well. Now, so this is the Forged Irish Stout, man. Any tips for bringing up the red colour in your truck? The only thing I would do, Glenn, sorry, I'm going to put on the Googles here because I'm getting old. The only thing I would do would be a heavy coat polish and seal, which would mean getting a heavy compound and a buffer and going over it with 2 or 3 passes, buff off, and then seal it with a paint sealant that will last you at least up to 6 months. And don't wash it with TFR after that because it'll just turn pink. So it's kind of is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Oh Lord, let's. Sorry, the fucking stay in me, Need a haircut as well. But yeah, that's what I would advise Glenn, my man. But lads, any other crack? Any other scandal? No, nothing got. Fucking Christ Almighty! Look at that stay in me. Any other crack? No, no scandal. Nothing going on. Any trucks coming around? Fuel tanks. You need metal polish anyway for sure. You can get a drill bit head that has a buffer on the end of it. I'm fairly sure you can get it on reflectautoCare.ie. I'm pretty sure you can. I'll tell you now, Glenn, if you can get her on reflect.care.ie, because I actually have a phone here to be able to go on to reflect. Autocare.ie. I'm going to type in buff. See what happens. They used to do them. I don't know if they still do them. Drill head. Maybe this way. Aha! They have headlight restoration kits that will attach onto your drill. See that? It's fucking brutal now, to be honest with you. Don't know why that doesn't focus. Maybe if I turn down the brightness, maybe you might be able to see it. Aha! Now that's better. See that? Reflect.care.ie and just type in Max Shine headlight restoration kit. You get all the bits you need, to be honest with you. You get a buffer head with it, and then get yourself some. I don't like white diamond. White diamond's a bit shit, to be honest. I would try Auto Gleam metal polish. Would be the one to go for. This would just be the one I'd advise you for. Ooh. But yeah, Auto Gleam metal polish. Don't buy that white diamond shite. I don't like it. I don't know what it is, but I just don't like it. Peak. Cass is on the ball. Peak is good too. Peak is like the little tube. It's like toothpaste, it is. Another good one would be Auto Sol. I'm trying to think of another one off the top of my head. Zephyr. Zephyr do very, very good polish. I don't think you can get Zephyr on Reflect. Maybe you can buy that actually off Drifter Style. Drifter Style says that. Dave Hennig, if anyone doesn't know who Drifter Style is. I think drifterstyle.com, is that his website? I can't remember exactly, but yeah. Glenn, I hope that helps you, my man. Anyone else have any like pressing questions about detailing that I might be able to assist with now? To be honest with you, only one you need, so I wouldn't be able to tell you everything you need to know about anything, but I'll point you in the right direction. That is lovely. I'm gonna wake up in the morning like I'm out there sucking off Iron Man or something. Oh, Sol Never Fails, been around years. Absolutely correct. I'd call it need tar off tips, tar and glue remover, my man. It's the only way to do it. I heard a lot of people talk about Vasco pre-wash nowadays, that you spray it on, leave it on like 10 or 12 hours, wash it off the next morning. Never used it myself, so I couldn't recommend it personally. But so I've heard. Oh, lads. Jeez, 'tis a fine Friday evening. Oh, I wouldn't mind being down the pub, but I have work to do in the morning, unfortunately. What's all your plans for the weekend, lads? Any crack going on the weekend? Anything, going on? Kissing women, kissing men, maybe? No, we don't judge here, lads. We don't judge here. What's crack to you, Daisy? You're looking for the boyfriend? Well, you're not fucking getting but yeah, that's the crack. Any detailing videos coming up? To be honest with you, Paul, no, because they don't do very great now, to be honest with you, on my channel. Like, I know a lot of me close followers would watch them and stuff, but the views don't pay off, do you know kind of way? So it doesn't make me want to do them. Now we do the odd time get a lorry here that wants to be detailed, and believe me, I was trying to film a couple of them. Actually, here, I'll stay there because I'll actually show you a couple of clips of one I had started doing, and then the customer had kindly asked, do I mind not videoing it? Which is like, it happens here all the time, but I'm going to show you, like, do I have any? Oh no, I deleted them all. Shite. Anyway, but I'm going to show you the quick pictures, right? So there was a lorry that I had started doing, right? So that was one that was like, that's what I look like on the outside. It's pretty bad now, in fairness. That was the interior. I know it doesn't look that bad probably on your camera, but trust me, it was bad, right? And that was the footwell. You can imagine, right? I know when you look at pictures like that, you think, it's just a bit of dirt in the footwell or whatever, but see when that dust lands everywhere. I mean, it goes everywhere. It goes in behind the seat, under the seat, through the seat, around the seat, on the bed, up against the walls, everywhere, right? And then this is what I look like when it's finished. It was mint when I left here. Got some wash. Got a day and a half of just a wash. And then you can see that. That's what it looked like in the end on the inside. It's like brand new. Here's the air fresheners. If anyone wants to go onto the website, buy a couple of them. Make sure I don't show you that and show you any boobies written. That's underneath what Oreo I was looking at. That's gonna buy. But everything was very rusty, as you can imagine. Here's underneath is something that I was gonna buy, which was unaffordable after the amount of money that I had to put into it. But yeah, that's why, if anyone was wondering why some detailed videos don't make it, it's either because the views are shy or the customer doesn't want it there. And there's a lot of that, you know. Customers be all for it until they realise that, oh fuck, everyone's going to be able to see how dirty it was, and then they just don't want it done, which is like kind of part of the business. Daisy, are you looking to go for a poo or something? All right, let's go for a poo. What about the motorbike? Oh, Jesus, Jen. Oh, Jesus. Let me get to that in a second. I'll let the dog go for a piss. Hang on 1 second. Go on, Manny. You go on, Zed. Come on, let's go. So, my motorbike. I had, for anyone that doesn't know, I had a Yamaha T7, which is a Tenere 700 CCC. I had a Yamaha Tenere 700. I bought it brand new in August last year out of Kennedy's in Drogheda. An absolutely fabulous crowd to deal with. They actually sold the bike for me in the end, so that's just, if anyone's wondering, the bike's now gone. I tell you the truth, right? I love bikes. I like going around on a bike, especially when I go on my holidays. I love renting a moped and stuff like that. I've always been kind of in and around bikes and quads and stuff like that. And then I got a raw bike for Ireland, thinking that I was living the dream. And then so many people nearly killed me on it in the space of about 2 months. I'd just go, no, I'm going to be dead before next year if I keep driving this thing. And especially in Ireland, there has been, since I've sold that motorbike, I counted it there the other day, 57 young lads have been killed on motorbikes since I've sold that bike. So do I miss it? Yes. Do I really miss it? Probably not. No. And I ended up selling that bike to fund Barry, my Berlingo that's sitting outside. So that's why it's no longer here, unfortunately. Not that, no, the bike was fucking class. I bought it from Kennedy Motorcycles in Drogheda, as I said, an absolutely beautiful crowd to deal with. Seamless throughout the whole thing. The most, how would I describe these lads? The best information givers I've ever been in touch with in my entire life about bikes. Anything to do with the bike, they couldn't be more helpful with the whole situation. And then when it came to selling it, I told them, like, I'm absolutely terrified of this bike here. Would you mind selling this bike off me? And they sold it in 2 weeks, and it was gone. And look, I took a bit of a hit on it. It wasn't a major hit now, in fairness. It was only about like 1,500 quid or whatever. Well, not major, but it was major enough, like, but whatever. The bike was gone. Someone else was happy with it. There was only 1,500 kilometers on it, and it was gone. And that's what happened to the bike, if anyone's wondering. 1 sec there, lads. I have to go where the dog is screaming. 1 sec, I'll be back in 2 minutes. If you'd like to go get another drink, I'll do so now. Bunny, come on, quick. Hey, come on. Daisy, come on. Daisy, come on, in again. Daisy. Apologies, there might be some animals being some dickheads. But anyway, lads, we're in the building. Apologies about that. Daisy, Bunny, come on. I have the back door open. The Scania here, what's the story? What would you like to know, my man? What would you like to know? Yeah, the video that I put up the other day, Kind of got sidetracked halfway through because I was very busy that day. I did my lessons with William and Cavan after you recommended him. What a legend he is. Yes, James. Delighted to hear that because William is a legend and what a man. And I was actually, John's actually gas, right? I had my provisional license when I bought that Tenere and loved it. And I was planning on going to get my full license, and I wasn't eligible actually to get my full license until February because I only did my provisional test in, I think it was like July or August or whatever it was. I had to give it 6 months, and I was meant to get the full license in February, and then I lost my wallet. That's exactly what happened. Lost my wallet, lost taco card, license, digicard, provisional license, CPC card, any card you can imagine. My business card, my bank card, my Revolut, every single card I had that was in any way important was gone. And I also had a memorial card from my grandfather who had passed a couple of years ago. That was in there as well, and I lost that as well. Fucking everything that was important was gone. And I was meant to go back and get my provisional license again to reapply for it, and I just completely forgot about it because, to be honest with you, I don't even want to know about a license in Ireland anymore to drive a bike because it's so dangerous over here. But yeah, apologies. But yeah, Willie is the dog's bollocks. He is the dog's bollocks, especially in training people on motorbikes. He is fucking brilliant. And he just texts me every so often. He says, when are you coming back? When are you coming back? And William's a legend. Truckers World, how are you, lad? I'm the finest. How are you, my man? You watch any road racing in Ireland? No, to be honest with you, I haven't because it scares the shit out of me. Exactly, I'm starting me. The 6 month thing, a license for anything in this course in money market. It is and it isn't. Depends what you want it for. Like, I know loads of lads. David Cuddy actually had a very interesting chap on his podcast there, and his name was Ian as well. And he drove around the world like 2 or 3 times on a bike, and that to me makes me fall in love with bikes. I'm like, that sounds cool. But realistically, in Ireland is the scariest place in the world to drive a motorcycle because we're just not out for over here and nobody's looking where they're going. Whereas I've been to like the likes of Bali in Indonesia, it's kind of like Thailand, and everyone gets around on a bike over there, so it's completely normal to see people on bikes over there, and everyone's watching what they're doing. And that's kind of where I fell in love with bikes, was over there, because it was just like, this is class. Everyone buzzing around on bikes. And you feel real present on a bike because you can't be on your phone. Generally, like, I'm not saying that anyone is, but like, you know, when you're driving down the road, you could potentially be on your iPhone and just scrolling while driving the car because you're just like, this is grand, this is boring. On a bike, you can't do that. You have to be in the moment, and that's what I'm finding. More of those in the moment things are really appealing to me now as I get older. So yeah, sorry, I was going off on a bit of a tangent there, but 1 second, I was gonna go get the fucking animals because they're dickheads. So it's our Daisy, buddy, come on. No, here you get. As you see in there, I could be a dairy farmer with the sounds on me. You come in here when you're told. Sorry, yeah. Get distracted from the Desmond and the Booney. But yeah, no, bikes kind of scare the crap out of me, to be honest with you. Especially, abroad, you get on a bike and you're like, I'm meant for this. But in Ireland, it's just not like that anymore. Tell you a funny story, actually. First day I got my bike, I picked up the bike in Kennedy Motorcycles. I was like, actually, I'll show you a picture. No, I'll show you a picture another day. Picked up the bike in Kennedy Motorcycles, right? I was like, fucking loving this. Oh, Jesus, I love it. Oh, Jesus, loved it. Lad showed me around the bike and they're like, oh, this is it. This is what's going on. This, I was foaming at the mouth. Could not wait to get out on this bike. Terrified of it at the same time because I've never driven a 700cc ever. I've had 125cc scramblers. I've driven, when I was with Willie, I did a 400cc. That was the highest I've ever been. 700cc was well out of my realm at this time. Only because I was old enough to be able to be insured in a 700cc. I said, that's what I want. That's what I want. Anyway, got the bike, picked it up, cut out before I even left Kennedy's. Shitting it. Turn left out of Kennedy's, which brings you towards... What's going on there? Turn left out of Kennedy's, turn it towards... Fuck, where's it going? Out towards McDonald's and Drogheda. Cut out again. I was with my missus' uncle. He had a what did he have? He had a was it Kawasaki he had? Hey! It's not fucking your ordinary dickhead. Sorry. He had a Versys 700, I think he had, or 1200, or whatever. He had a Versys anyway, whatever it was. And not eating the cat's dinner. Turned left out there. Anyway, took a spin down to my granny and dad's house, whatever, that was grand. Next day, I was like, I'm taking this bike out on my own. I'm going out with it on my own, unexperienced, whatever. So I drove from here where I am, which is like Navan, to far side of Kew Hill, which is basically Cavan Town, where my mother-in-law lived. And on the way there, I was confident enough on the bike because I'd only been with IBT with Willie the week before. I was happy enough on the bike, to be honest with you. I felt fairly comfortable on the bike. And just after coming through Shercock, and anyone who knows coming through Shercock on the way to Kew Hill, stop. Coming through Shercock on the way to Kew Hill, there's a couple of bad bends around the lake when you first leave. And literally, it was going around that corner, and a Land Cruiser came around the corner on the complete wrong side. Stop, Dave. Stop. That's not true. Land Cruiser came around the corner, complete wrong side of the road, and I nearly put it in the lake. Brand new bike, day old. It wasn't even 80 or 90 kilometers on it, and nearly put it in the ditch. Anyway, got out of the ditch. I didn't end up harming the bike or anything like that. Got the bike back on the road. Farmer never stopped. Obviously, he didn't even probably see what happened. And here. Okay. It's not yours. Farmer probably never seen what happened. So he kept tipping on, got the bike up to the mother-in-law's house, got to my mother-in-law's house, and she'd have a load of loose stone, right? And was slowing down, came into the garden, knew there was loose stone, so was slowed down right, and then the bike just caved underneath me because the stone was real loose. She only got fresh stone put down. And I was like this bike is like heavy for one man, like never mind two men trying to pull it back up, and that kind of gave me a bit of a fright. And anyway, I got over that after the first day. Them things kind of happen. And anyway, then I was like, grand. I brought it home the next day. I was grand, tipped home, enjoyed the spin the next day. The next day, I was coming into RD, and then there was a road coming from Kells to say to RD, and a woman never stopped and just tipped out my back wheel, and I was sitting there in traffic, stopped, right, and the next thing I was just, so what the fuck, turning out on some woman like this. And like didn't give a shit, turned right and left like straight away, like bailed, like. And a couple of things like that happened to me. I won't say that's all that happened to me. There was a few other things that happened, but that kind of happened, and that was all within the first week of owning it. And I was just like, do you know what? This is and at the time, this Grand Thought House thing was really taking off, and I was like, to be honest with you, a bike is not what I need right now. And I had a heap of shit of a car as well at the time. I had a Mondeo ST that like I bought. Out of profit from selling the caddy that I had on the channel that is what I'll see. I sold that and made a few quid out of that. When I sold it, because things were going for big money back in the time, with a dealership bought it off me for more than I paid for it. So I sold it, bought it one day out of the profit of that. ST, it was 05. Ended up putting a mortgage payment into that thing every month while I had it. Ended up melting its engine loom, its wiring loom, because it was all soldered from someone before me. Melted its wiring loom. Then I got so fed up. I had just sold the bike, and then I walked into Citroen in Airside, and I seen Barry sitting there, and I says, "I'm taking Barry home with me because I'm fucking sick of everything." And that's why Barry's outside. That's why I am still alive, and that's why the motorbike is no longer here. Sorry, that was a really long-winded story, but I just thought I'd tell the whole fucking thing because that was a torment of about 6 months for me. Anywho, we're back in the chat. Sorry about that. And here's me only going to buy in a BMW S1000RR. Best of luck with it, my man. Try and stay alive for at least 12 months while on that bike, because it's going to be difficult. Cool bike, but it's going to be difficult. Happy Friday, Ian. I seen the two Reynolds today on the M50, the white one for Grant. Which one do you drive? Reynolds. I don't drive any Reynolds anymore, my man. I actually don't drive at all anymore. If you were here 49 minutes ago, you probably would have heard that whole story. So maybe when this video goes live tomorrow, you'll hear the whole scoop. Do you find it nice after eating Bonnie's food, yeah? Safest houses, Barry, not Barney, Barry. Barry's me Berlingo, and I cherish him to the high heavens. But yeah, I think that's us sorted here now. Wow, we're 49 minutes in. We'll go another 10 minutes. We'll do the hour, and we'll tip on. So anything going on, lads, that you want to talk to me about? Mention it now, because we've only got literally 10 minutes on the button here now to continue this conversation, and then I'm gonna tip on doing what I'm doing. I have to feed her as well, because she's marvelous. Just eating the cat's food. Your grand old little flashlight is joke, wouldn't it? Ben, you're a crack anyway. Nothing strange going on. The phone is absolutely hopping here. Whatever's going on. Oh fuck. Jesus fuck. Look at that. My missus is gone on a hand and I'm after being showed this up. Bottle of Prosecco with prescription. That's gas. What video is tomorrow at YouTube? YouTube has tomorrow a video. Are you gonna get in the R series master LED? To be dead honest with you, my man, at the moment, probably not. Not for another at least 6 weeks. I'm gonna order anything, because I have put about €20,000 into stock, which landed the other day, and I have to make sure that is paid for in the next 25 days. So, as daunting as that sounds, it is. It is. So I have to sell all that in the next 30 days. So maybe after that I'll order them. But for now, whatever I have in stock will be there until the end of this month, or the end of next month. Sorry. But yeah, once that's gone, we can order what we like. And the grey hairs on my hair will grow even further after that. Johnny. Well, Johnny, I will get them in for you, but as I just said, I've laid a lot on the line, so I'm hoping for the best. My first bike was a Honda 80 Lab. My first bike was a KX 125 Scrambler. Now, it wasn't a road bike or anything, and fucking bastard, it broke my heart. Conrods were on there, wouldn't start, overfueled, and car was fucked. I mean, I got some hardship out of that bike, I tell you. Used to be brought around on what was his bike? GSX 100? Was that Suzuki GSX? Does anyone know? Yeah, GSX. Just trying to think, what was that bike? It has me the curiosity on me now. Pretty sure it was GSX. Oh, sorry, I'm just looking at the old TikTok here. Fuck. This is the business behind that you don't see on the old content side. You change up everything every so often. Save. We'll save that now. That's the dog. It's not yours. It has a kickstart. It did have a kickstart. Glenn, leave it with me. I'm gonna Google this. GSX 100. I think it was 92 or something. GSX 100. Was it a GSX? I don't think it was. What was it? I must get in contact with that man and ask him what that bike was. Suzuki. Jeez, it could have been a Suzuki. Was it a GSX then? Suzuki 100 cc bike. AX. That's an AX, is it? What's this? An AX 100. What's an AX? Can't remember. It was an AX. Maybe it was an AX because I tell you. Oh, that's a Yamaha. An RX. Maybe it was an RX 100. Aha! This looks more like the bike. See that bike? I used to be brought around Balbriggan at stupid o'clock in the morning, being brought to house parties in that bike. Oh, that was some time to be alive with that. Sometime. Anyway, lads. Shut up, Daisy. This can be the end of this. Lads, every single Friday from going on from today now, we're going to be doing a live stream, usually around between 7:30 and 8 o'clock. And if you want to tell your friends, your family, the whole shebang, you're drunk out of bed. I wish I was. I'm going to be getting drunk after this. But I'm going to be heading to bed after this. But every single Friday from now on, around 8 o'clock, we're going to do the live stream. And I'm going to put out a YouTube vlog, usually around Wednesday or Thursday, every single week. And if you wouldn't mind, lads, please subscribe, the whole shebang. I don't ask for nothing, you know me, lads. I don't ask this to do fuck all, just to be involved, and that's enough for me. But yeah, just hope you enjoyed, lads. Thank you very much for joining me for the past hour. Appreciate the show you always. Hope you have a nice weekend. The whole shebang. We'll go through a couple of questions there. There's good people coming in. You're ever around Lusk or anything? Always around Lusk, my man. Always. Can you go back to Grand Transport and do a video, please? I missed him. Len, mind your own fucking business, will you? Fuck's sake. So, what do you, Len? What kind of question is that? Do you know what I mean? Len, man, jeez. Anyway, jeez, Len, hang on 1 second. I'm gonna have to lose Mary, Len. 1 second. I'll see you on Monday, lads. I'll see you next week. Have a good weekend. Mind yourselves, Len. Keep away from them ditches. I missed the videos because I'm drunk. Good man, Len. You're the man. Lads, have a good weekend. Stay safe. Don't drink, drive. The whole shebang. GrandToutHouse.com. Buy yourself a t-shirt cans. The whole shebang. Lads, have a good one. I'll see you next week.